The house on the hill stood alone, silhouetted against the moonlit sky. It was a Victorian mansion, once grand and stately, but now it was dilapidated and eerie. The windows were boarded up, and the paint was peeling. The roof was sagging, and the gutters were overflowing. Rumors swirled about the house. Some said it was haunted by the ghosts of its former residents. Others said it was a portal to another dimension. Still others said it was simply a cursed place. One day, a group of teenagers decided to explore the house. They had heard the rumors, but they didn't believe them. They thought it would be fun to spend a night in the house and see if anything happened. The teenagers arrived at the house late at night. They broke in through a back door and started to explore. The house was dark and dusty. The air was thick with the smell of mildew and decay. The teenagers wandered through the house, room by room. They saw cobweb-covered furniture, peeling wallpaper, and boarded-up windows. They heard creaking floorboards and dripping water. As the night went on, the teenagers started to feel uneasy. They felt like they were being watched. They heard strange noises coming from the empty rooms. One of the teenagers, a girl named Sarah, was walking down a hallway when she saw a figure standing at the end of the hall. The figure was tall and slender, and it was wearing a long white dress. Sarah froze in fear. The figure turned and looked at her. It had no face. Sarah screamed and ran back to the others. She told them what she had seen, but they didn't believe her. They thought she was just trying to scare them. The teenagers continued to explore the house, but they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. They started to hear more strange noises. They saw shadows moving in the corners of their eyes. One by one, the teenagers started to disappear. Sarah was the last one left. She was alone in the house, terrified and lost. Sarah wandered through the house, calling for the others. She got no answer. She was starting to lose hope. Suddenly, Sarah heard a voice. The voice was coming from the basement. "Sarah," the voice said. "Come down here." Sarah hesitated. She knew the basement was dangerous. But she also knew that she couldn't stay in the house any longer. Sarah slowly made her way down the stairs to the basement. The air in the basement was cold and damp. Sarah could hear the sound of dripping water. Sarah walked through the basement, following the voice. She came to a door at the back of the basement. The door was open. Sarah peered into the room. It was dark, but she could see a figure standing in the corner. "Sarah," the voice said again. "Come closer." Sarah took a step into the room. The figure stepped out of the shadows. It was the woman from the hallway. She had no face. Sarah screamed and ran. She ran back up the stairs and out of the house. She ran until she couldn't run anymore. Sarah never went back to the house on the hill. But she never forgot the things she saw there. She knew that the house was haunted, and she knew that the ghosts were not friendly.